Okay. So, hi, my name is Shantara McBride, and this is my very first Periscope. I honestly know better than to do anything um, on Twitter or Instagram or anything while football is on because I'm a diehard football fan. But there is something that I need to share with you. And I decided to share it tonight. So, again, my name is Shantara McBride. I'm a speaker, educator, writer. Thank you. And I'm founder of Marvelous University. I remind young people they were born to be marvelous. And the way I do that is through life coaching and success planning. And I mainly do that with young people, but my specialty is with girls and young women. And so I hope I'm looking in the right place. And I think I'm supposed to be looking over there. I hope so. Anyway, just let me know if I'm looking in the right place or tell me if I'm looking in the wrong place. And anyway, these are the quick things that I wanted to share with you. A year later, so today I realized, oh, it's okay. Hopefully it can be translated, maybe. But anyway, so this is about a year later. So a year ago, October 3rd, 2014, my life changed. I was at a job that ended. And unfortunately, it didn't end the way I wanted to end. You know how we have these perfect endings to our perfect story, but it ended, and I had to do something else. And on that day, October 3rd, 2014, I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't know what was next. I didn't have all the answers. I just knew that it was time to do something else. And so I stepped out on faith. Thank you, Chandria. You're going to make me cry. I stepped out on faith and I decided to pack up my stuff. I remember packing up my office, and friends and loved ones came and helped me pack up my office. I mean, I'm talking trash bags, and packed up my office, and I left. It was my last day. And I was working with young people, which is what I love. And on that day, I remember that evening bawling. I would say crying, but no, this was ugly cry, bawling. And I just remember thinking, oh Lord, what now? And I didn't have the answers. All I knew is I did what I was supposed to do, and surely the next step would be provided. And during this year, it has not been easy. It has been truly one of the toughest years of my life. I relocated. I left a beautiful city that I really, really miss, and because God was calling me back home to Dallas, and I questioned that. I was like, "Oh no! Dallas is for later, like years later." But He was saying no now, and I said, "Okay," and packed up my little stuff, moved to Dallas, and still didn't have answers. In this year, I even joined a coaching program. So this year was also invest in yourself. And I'm like, how am I investing when ain't nothing coming in? That don't make sense. But again, I did what He said do, and I invested in myself. And I must say, a year later, I can truly see that I am right where I'm supposed to be. And I call this what to do when you don't want to drown, because sometimes we are asked to step out on water. We are asked to step out in the middle of the ocean. We are asked to step out of our comfort zone. And we're asked to step out on water and just trust in who called you to step out. And for me, that's Christ. And when I tell you, I was asked to step out in the middle of the ocean, not having answers, and I don't know how to swim. So this was real life and death situation going on. Stepped out in the middle of the ocean, don't know how to swim, and it was all about staying focused on what I was called to do. And I know for me, that's pouring into young people. I didn't know how, though. I was like, how is this going to happen? How is this going to, I don't have the details. I don't have the plan. And God just said, trust me, I got you. So a year later, I'm in a place that I know without a shadow of a doubt is right where I'm supposed to be planted. And I could say that because on Saturday, which made a year, I was confirmed to be a youth director at a church. And it's super cool because it's a part-time position. So I still get to do Marvelous University. I still get to partner with young people around the country. I still get to coach young people. I still get to do what I love. And I didn't go looking for this job. That's the other thing. I did not go looking for this job. I truly was just in the right place at the right time in Nordstrom's Rack. Actually, that's a whole nother Periscope. I'll tell you about that later. But Saida, I know it's crazy. So I get to be a part-time youth director at a church, and the whole purpose of the job, and this is what the pastor said, we just want you to disciple young people. Because I told them, I'm not the fun adult. I'm not thinking about, how to take young people to Six Flags and go skating and all. That ain't me. But I am the person that gets excited about making the Bible relevant to young people. So that's what they wanted. So I get to do that. I still get to do Marvelous University. And on that same day, I was asked to come speak at a school in Connecticut. All of this happened a year later, a year later. So for me, I'm blown away. And so tonight I decided to have my first Periscope be about the year later, and really to encourage somebody that sometimes God will ask you to do something that does not make sense. You don't see the how, you don't see the plan, you don't see the details, and it's actually really scary and freaking you out because you are a planner and you want to make sure that you have everything tied up in a cute little bow. And sometimes that's not how it's going to be. Sometimes God is just going to say, you know what? I'm asking you to do this, and if you trust me like you say you do, then you'll do it. And you will see that he cares about every single thing that concerns you, and all will be well. You're going to make me cry because when I'm telling you, and let me also say, I almost didn't get on Periscope because the Cowboys are on TV and we are not doing well. And I was like, ain't nobody going to be on Periscope. So what? I'm just doing what he said do. And I'm living testimony. Do what he said do. So I won't keep you long. I just wanted to share that I'm definitely right where I'm supposed to be. And to anyone who is questioning whether or not you are doing what you're supposed to do, if God said do it, trust me when I say he will make everything clear. Even when it seems like you have gotten down to your last whatever. That could be your last dime. That could be your last t-shirt. It could be your last whatever it is. He will tell you and let you know you are right where he wants you to be. He will not let you drown. And that has been the testimony for this year for me. He will not let me drown. I still want to learn how to swim though. But the swim for me is just because I love water. But where I am right now, it's the sweetest place I've ever been in my entire life. And so when I'm speaking to young people, and I know that, school can be chaotic and every day is so different, and high school is a maze and middle school is a maze, and you're not sure if you're doing the right thing or wearing the right thing. I would love to get young people to understand, one, the power of prayer. That's the first thing I would love for them to understand. But then the other piece is they were born to be marvelous. That when they were born, they were fearfully and wonderfully made. That they were born to offer something to this world. And it doesn't have to be when they're 40-something, or 30-something, or later in life. That they were born to be marvelous now. And I know that God keeps giving me moments where I am in that space, because it's always fresh for me. I'm not going off of something I learned when I was 11 or 12 or 17, or I'm going to stop talking about age, but it's very fresh for me. And I think that makes my ministry, it keeps me fresh. So I just wanted to share that. I hope it was helpful. And I hope that that you just step out. Just step out and just try and just see and trust. He's not going to let you drown. That's not even in his nature. He's not going to let you drown. And I also know that because I did this, that the testing is going to get even more, it's like, great, what else? But it's cool because I am right where I'm supposed to be. And I am thankful. And I'm thankful for my tribe, my friends, my purpose partners. Gosh, I'm so full. So just wanted to share that. I hope it was helpful. And I'm sure this will not be my last Periscope. It depends on the reviews. Do you get reviews on Periscope? Maybe not. I don't know. But anyway, I just know I did what I was supposed to do. So I'm going to finish watching the Cowboys game. And anyway, I will finish watching the game. But thank you for joining me. Thank you for sharing. I really appreciate that. And thank you for the hearts. And just thank you. Thank you for pouring into me as I pour into others. All right. Good night. I don't know how to stop it.